Well, hello everyone, and welcome to this Hearts of Iron Death or Dishonor gameplay, let's play, whatever you want to call it. The theme for this let's play is going to be Austria is Hungary. And we're definitely going to be playing as the Kingdom of Hungary, and we're going to be trying to recreate the Austria-Hungary Empire from the First World War, where it's really famous, yada yada yada. But yes, that is what we're going to be playing around. I don't think it's going to be easy. I think it's going to be pretty hard because we start off with stuff like this, the Treaty of Trianon, or however that's pronounced. I'm not really that sure. Trianon, I think that might be it. Yeah, but basically it means we're a disarmed nation, yada yada yada. Germany's also eyeing up Austria, so we're going to need to be pretty fast. I'll take a look at it this way, that'll probably be better, yeah. So Austria-Hungary obviously had a big empire down here. We're going to try and recreate it. And it's going to be pretty hard because we're a neutral faction, and we're going to get even more neutral for trying to reform Austria-Hungary, etc, etc. The German Reich's going to be eyeing up our territory. Soviet Union's going to be eyeing up our territory. And we may see if we can sneak in and ally with the Allies or something. But I'm probably going to wait until the equivalent of D-Day has happened. Because if I join them before then, I'll probably be facing... Well, France will fall really fast. We know how fast France falls. And I'll probably be facing Italy, Germany, and all this pretty much alone, which I do not want to do. So I want to try and stay neutral out of the war until the Allies get off their backside and start re-invading Europe if they manage to. But we'll see. There's no point theory crafting and talking about the now. I might not even get that far. Germany might decide to curb stomp me right out the gate. So, yes. Let's just see. Because there is no victory conditions in Hearts of Iron. That was me testing it earlier just to make sure everything worked the way I thought it was. Tropico! Right, save and play. Right. Look at this glorious tech tree. It is huge! Well, it's not really a tech tree, but you get what I mean. Assassinate Horthy. Here's the one we want to go down to recreate the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Reclaim the empire right there. That is sort of our ultimate goal. And then we're just going to see how well we do after that. Economic intervention. No, we don't want that because that stops us going down there. So you can see, even though this is huge, depending on which way you go, you're chopping up and you're getting rid of most of them. For example, I want to go down this tree, so that means I can't go down that one, it means I can't go down that, or any of this. So really, the tech tree for me is just this bit here, and then this industrial section, and then... Well, I suppose it is still really big, because you've got to come all the way over here and you've got all your army stuff here too. And normally I would say I am desperately wanting to go down this, start trying to get the research slots, which I do really want these in research slots. But if we come to the map, I know it's relatively early. Germany likes to gobble up Austria. So I need to get Austria before Germany. And when I was testing it to make sure everything was working, I was going to stop as soon as I gobbled up Austria. But I decided to go down this tree to get the first research slot. Then I'd come down to try and get it. And just as I had my armies, I'd pushed into here. They were holding this city in Vienna still. But I'd managed to push in and like cut this sort of off around it, so their armies, well, here obviously wouldn't have been getting hurt, but here was, and over here was, and the war was going really well, and all of a sudden Germany was just like, RUM! then ate it all, and I was like, oh, okay. So yes, we're definitely going to start with balanced budget, because we need to... If we take a look at anyway, 120 political power is very useful early on, and these are useful techs to get early on anyway, but it's just these... And strengthening your industry and research at the beginning of the game just makes it so much easier later on in the game if you manage to survive. Right, research slots. We start with 3. We can get 2 more from the focus tree, which I would really love to get soon, but we can't because we've got to go after Austria first. You can see they've all... Death and Dishonor has really added all those lovely graphics for this faction, which is nice. But industry has got to be our first protocol, with research time first even before that, and construction and basic machine tools. Right. As for our military factories, now we've got a severe problem with manpower. Our manpower is 52. We are a disarmed nation, and we do have this damn treaty of Tranananon, which is gonna double, well not double, yeah, double our construction speeds and half our recruitable populace, because we've only got 1%, so that puts us down to 0.5. So we have no recruitable populace, but that's okay for now, because we don't desperately need a lot of men now, and it's going to save us from getting them all killed by accident at the beginning. So it's not too bad for now, but it's definitely a problem for tomorrow, so we need to think about it. As for here, right, we've got 3 out of 6 factories. Because we're really low on manpower, I really want artillery ASAP. We'll move that above the support equipment, but we don't have them in our divisions yet, I don't think. Let's take a look at the division. Yeah, that's not that great a starting division, but at least they're not using up a lot of manpower each. Just take a look at what we've got here. A recon and 4 cavalry units. Yeah. What we would ideally like to do is get another infantry there, artillery, and then that's going to be brilliant. Those divisions will be really strong, they'll have good health, they're very good at destroying other infantry divisions. But because we're really low on manpower, our frontage is... I'd be almost tempted to go remove... Well, change that to artillery, makes her... Remove that, that gives us 19. Remove that and just beef up the artillery, which gives us the frontage of 20 again. They'd be really low on health, but we would have a very good... We'd be using so much artillery. No, that's not worth it. It's just the low manpower makes me almost think it's worthwhile to try and create the divisions like that. But no, I don't think it would be worth it. It would be definitely best to go with the standard loadout, which is that. It's a good all-round. It's got the ideal frontage, which is 20, and then it's got lots of artillery for firepower, lots of infantry for health. I think that's definitely the way to go, at the beginning anyway, at least. Right, so what do we have left? We've got 2 factories. We've got 1 starting to make artillery, because we want to get them into our divisions ASAP, because that'll help us a lot and keep our manpower nice and safe. Give us a lot of devastating firepower. We're definitely going to need to put at least another one there. I'm going to sneak another one into artillery. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. No template for the artillery yet. Unassigned divisions. 3 civilian factories. And we do have that double time to produce military factories. So I really don't want to be producing military factories yet. Plus, we don't really need them. Like if this, once we've got this all done, we're not recruiting new troops, so it's just going to be going stockpile and to replace the ones they break. So we're not going to need much here because we're not recruiting new troops because we've got no manpower. So I'm not big on needing military factories yet, especially with the double production time. So I think we're going to civilian up like mad for now. Yes, we've got low manpower. Let's take a look at the resources. This is the nice new resource screen. I quite like it. So we are needing 2 tungsten and 10 steel. I think we'll trade for 1 lot of the steel and tungsten because we need our factories. That's 4 factories. If I go up to the 2, where am I? Oh, wrong screen. If I go up to the 2 I need. Currently constructing buildings, okay. No then. It wouldn't be worth it. And that'll just go down to -2 and I'll have -2 on both of them. It will affect the productions here. Well, we should have enough steel for this. And we should have enough steel for this then, I think, nearly. 4. This production line uses 2 units of steel, 4 more units, 4 more units. So yeah, we'd have enough steel for both of these, but we don't have the tungsten and we won't have the steel for this. So that's, yeah, we've already got surplus of this. Tungsten will slow this down and, well, we'll be making them as fast. So it's only really this we're hurting. And it won't be that much. So have we done everything? All our stuff up here is gone. We've done our research, we've done our focus. So yeah, let's start advancing time then. Boom. And we're not going to speed it up yet. We'll just take a look at our situation around us and familiarize ourselves. So obviously have the Democratic Czechoslovakia to our north. The leading toward fascist, but mainly neutral like us. Well, the mainly fascist, but leading toward neutral like us. Austria, which, if they're doing their industrial tech tree, that'll be really good for me if they actually manage to get some of these, because then they'll have those factories, and when I just go nom and eat them, that'll be really good for me. So I'm really glad they're going after the industrial stuff. Preserve Greater Romania. I'm not taking a look at their tech tree since Geforce Dishonor. Does look quite nice. We've got lots of stuff, lots of options. They can choose their Geforce Dishonor. Yugoslavia, Western focus. So yeah, I'm planning to gobble up as much of this area as I can, recreate the Austria-Hungary Empire. Not historically, I'm just wanting to be as powerful as possible. And we obviously got Italy here, which is going to be a big threat to me. But nothing compared to Germany. Germany are going to be a huge threat. Spain, yeah, everything seems good. Poland. Depending on which way Poland go, they could be potentially a useful ally if they don't get gobbled up by Germany right away, which they probably will. I think I put a historical AI focus on, so Poland will probably be the first to go, so bye-bye. We'll speed things up now. Wait for something interesting to happen. We're not at war, we don't need anything like that. Let's bend these planes. They're all the planes I've got, I know. But I want to be able to know and deploy planes to where I want them for the wars, if there is any. So the first war will probably be against Austria. Probably want them here. So let's see, what planes do we actually have? I'll leave it faster for now. We've got 72 fighters, air support, and bombers. May as well just putting them all over. Why can we not? Okay. Oh, we don't have the manpower. We don't have the dirt. Or maybe we should have left them then, because we had counted as having them. Yeah, that manpower is a pain. But I suppose the infantry is more important, so it's better we have the manpower in them than anything else. Right. Not long till we get this. That'll give us political power to influence some stuff here. What do we want to go for first? I would like to change that soon, but I think it's maybe stuff blocking me. Yeah. Might go for the political power guy first. Right. Germany's remilitarized the Rhineland, and we got balanced budget. Which we're now going to go for. Strengthen the monarchists. Boom. See, yep. The Rhineland has been remilitarized. Before, Germany wasn't allowed to have troops there, now they've marched them in, just like historical. So I think I did have the historical on. Silent workhorse, 50% to our political power gain. Yeah, I think we'll go for that first so we can rush everything else faster. And change this sort of stuff as well faster. Because the sooner we get to increase our mobilization and go from a disarmed nation to some form of conscription, the better. Right. Techs are going lovely. You know what we've not done yet? Put these guys into an army. But you know what? First things first, these two are going to go into a separate army. Train, just because they're not quite the right rank yet. These guys, let's get them. Who should we get them? That'd be quite a nice general. Do we want to train up a newbie general? Or do we want a good general? Yeah, I think we'll go for the good general, try and get them uber. Right, let them train, it'll get us a wee bit experience. And it'll also get them up to regular. Okay, definitely want mechanical computing. We're going to keep trying to maximise the amount of research we can get done. We want our boys going in with as big an advantage as possible. That's all done. 43 days, 90 days, 23 days. It's fine. They're wasting equipment, but they are training, and it should start getting us some... Yeah, well, that's not a lot, but at least we're getting some experience. Come on, horses. Or 20 days, 21 days for that, so that's going to be the first thing to go. 93%. 90%. So they're on their way. Alright. Oh. Spanish Civil War has started. What will this mean for Spain? The National Spain has declared war on Spain. Let's just take a look over. We can see Spain has been divided. They're now at war. I don't think we can send volunteers, even though if we were, it'd probably be to Republic. We can't send volunteers, can we? Nope, we are not allowed to. There's not enough. We need 40% and at least 30 divisions. Okay, we don't have 30 divisions and we don't have 40% world tension. Because we probably would want the Republicans to win, because then that'd weaken Germany's position, which is they're our main threat. Right, start advancing time again. This is about to finish. Boom. We've strengthened the monarchists. Right, now we want to elect a king, because we're blitzing down this. We need to take Austria before Germany. So, more than 30% for the Legitimists. Yeah, that changed our faction to the Legitimists, didn't it? Because before it was some FB blah 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 blah. Yep, we're now the Legitimists. We're now electing a king. They're still training. Right, 2 days till this is done. Basic machine tools. Let's go for concentrated industry. because I need to have as strong an industry as possible. And the fact that it's a wee bit more vulnerable to bombers and all that is not a big thing, because I just want to be a powerhouse in industry. Full time, right. What do we want here? I would quite like the military theorist to start getting me more army experience pretty early. That'd be quite handy. Though, industry, getting an industry guy when we're researching all this industry might be useful as well. Yeah, we're going to go for the industry guy first and maybe the theorist next. There, that's going down. What the? It's going down. Not up. Must be due to attrition. Ah, they're close enough anyway, just combine them. And there's just the cavalry. It's not as though they're that strong. Well, that's a pain. Must be taking attrition due to the low manpower. Yep, you can see I was right as Haft. Damn treaty. Right, construction has been finished. I'm gonna go straight for excavation. Do we have a lot of resources in our territory? We do have a wee bit of oil. We have a lot of aluminium. So yeah, excavation will really help with that. Hopefully we'll get a few more factories via trades. You can see it there, we're exporting 97. How much resources does Austria have? Trade. Steel, we need steel. We know that. Oil, we're always going to need oil. So that'll be quite good. Yeah, we really could do with taking over them. There's not that much around here. The rest of the places I'm going to be conquering. So resources are going to be pretty tight. We're probably going to need oil too, so it might be worth getting the oil tech at some point, but I don't have that many slots. We haven't even started looking at military tech yet. But anyway, let's move all my forces to here. Because I really doubt they're going to be happy with me demanding that they join me. Not a bad loadout. Where they are. Italy's won its war with Ethiopia. Italy has now fully conquered them. Seems a bit right. Who's winning over here? Pretty sure in the historical focused, the nationalist Spain are almost guaranteed to win in the historical AI focus. Right. Oh, elect the king's finished. Brilliant. I'm going to pause that because it's going to probably run out. Actually, no need. Invite Habsburg. And that'll be us committed to this creating Austria-Hungary after that. Instead of trying to become a democratic king or a fascist king. Democratic king sounds a bit like an oxymoron. I suppose that's what Britain's got at the moment. Well, a democratic queen. So when you think of it's just when you think of past and kings, it seems anything but democratic. And why did I pause? Well, it just came up on screen and I just click off by accident without even reading. Oh well. Couldn't have been that important. World tension is going down a bit. Wonder how long we've got until Germany gets that. Actually, we may be able to see. They're going after industrial effort. Brilliant. This means they're coming down here. That is the one that they get to gobble up Austria. So they've already got that. They can just get this, and any day at 70 times they could change. So we're going to keep an eye on what they're up to. So we do need to be very fast. They're only one tech away. Well, one what is it they call these again? Focus. There we go. They're only one focus away from gobbling up Austria. 58 days, 80 days, 38 days. Right. Go for that military theorist now. Theorist. Invite Hasenberg Prince. Brilliant. No longer a kingdom in name only. Otto assumes the Hungarian crown. So there we go. Our leader is now Otto von Habsburg. He's back from denial. Denial? Exile. Or whatever. Not big in Austria-Hungarian history. Approachment with little entente. Now here comes a choice. We can demand a referendum, which when they're going to decline means I just get to annex them. Which I think's less world tension, which might be handy putting off the war. Or take Austria by force, gains claims, and so I can just declare war. So either way, it's going to be war. But this way, it just feels nicer, giving them the opportunity to join me. First of all. Right, and what is Germany up to? No national focus yet. Anti-Comintern Pact. Brilliant. As you can see. Now does that tell me that they're not able to do it yet? Because that feels like I shouldn't be able to see their manpower in divisions. I don't know. I just know they're one tech away from it, well, one focus away from it, and I don't like it. We need Austria. We can't become Austria-Hungary. We can't be. The whole focus of this Let's Play is Austria is Hungary. Which you'd think it'd make a wee bit more sense if I started with Austria and gobbled up Hungary, but we're just starting this way. Right, 10 days. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Right. We're in 1937 yet? No, we are not. I would like that, but I feel like research elsewhere is going to be the more important thing. Let's take a look at our military situation. We're going to be fighting very soon, so we're low on manpower. Every little bit we could get to help might see if I can get us up to volunteer with our next 150 political power. Does not have the Treaty of Trianon. So we can't because we still have that damn treaty. So how do we get rid of that treaty? And I do not see anything that screams gets rid of the treaty. Take Austria force. Gets event restoration of Austria-Hungary. Secret rearmament. Gains national spirit, which gains recruitable populace 20% factory output. Theoretical aircraft blade agreement. There, that's probably how you get rid of it there. Blade agreement. Austria demands. Right to rearm. That's a pain because we've got so much we need to go for because we still need the industrial focuses as well. "14 days for mechanical computing. That's nearly done. Demand the referendum. That'll be good because it'll speed up all our research. It'll give us a 10% research time reduction. Brilliant. Done. What do we want to get now? Radios would be useful, but it's not worth waiting for the tech. Remember, we're getting close to these 37 techs. Getting this would be useful so we could get the hospital, field hospital. An upgrade for the artillery would be very nice. We only have so we can't change the divisions. Yeah, I think we'll go for the interwar artillery. Then as soon as we get 5, if I add a new infantry battalion, artillery, cost, we'd have negative 220 in storage. Okay, if I added support artillery, we have negative 52 in storage. That'd put our soft attack up to 50, whereas what was it before? 36, that'd do wonders for our strength. Oh, but we need 10 to do support battalions instead of full battalions. Production. Yeah, we need a lot more artillery. We need tungsten. I don't want to trade for it though, because we don't have enough factories as it is. Right. Austria's army is relatively the same strength as mine as well, so it's going to be a hard fight, especially with no manpower. We're going to have to be really, really careful. We could really use manpower. Screw what I said earlier about not getting the guys killed. We need more now. Right, whoa, 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 whoa. Everything literally happened once. We got excavation 1. Brilliant. Referendum refused. Austrian leader Isabel Nizar blah 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 has publicly declared that the entire country is united in their opposition of Habsburg, and that the very idea of a referendum on Austrian independence is utterly absurd. We shall see how united they really are. We gain the annex against the Austrians. Gets event, Austria denies referendum. Democracy at work, we just let them be. No, it's not democracy at work. We'll see how united they are. Boom. Right. Lovely. We can continue, after we've got Austria, we can continue this, not at our own pace, but we can take a step back and look at other things a wee bit. But I really, really want some of these additional factories and slots. But we really need more recruitable populace. Oh, I'm torn. I'm torn. Has to be that. I really badly want those research slots. Right, we're in 37 yet. No, we're very close. Right, I've got a plan actually though. I might be a wee bit sneaky, because we've got 30 days to decide our next tech. And we get those 30 days still free. It is the 17th of December, so after 30 days, we'll be in 37. So, I can essentially start researching this now without the penalty by just waiting until January to start the research. So we're going to slow things down definitely for the now. We're going to leave the research, well, I might leave it open. But we're going to declare war over here to annex. Austria is Hungary. And we're going to push in right away. I actually forgot to make a plan to push, but oh well, we'll just do it manually. Let's start time advancing. We need to try and thingy this war up ASAP. Actually, let's take a look. What is Germany doing? Right, they're going for industrial effort too. That's really good. Right, horsey. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, we got that fast. National focus bypassed. The government idea of sharing is because of the prerequisites is no longer fulfilled. Yes! World news, Austria denies referendum. The treaty is gone! Brilliant, give me this. We're still on the 18th of December. Keep pushing. I want to see if we can try and surround their capital and stop everywhere else getting their lovely, lovely supplies. That gives us some manpower to play with. It is not a lot, but at least it's a wee bit to play with. Right, we're nearly up there. I'd really like to take Vienna now. Let's keep time advancing. Let's see if we can cut this guy off. I swear they've got more than 3 units. They did last time I played. That'll be brilliant. We've got this unit surrounded. This is going a lot better than last time. Last time they had about 3-4 times this unit. So they had about the same as me. Yeah, I'll keep... Right. This guy, we'll wait for him to lose supplies for a wee bit longer. If they do have any forces over here, they're going to be cut off from the capital very soon. This is going very well. They're not reacting at all. It's as though they've forgotten we're at war. Why are my units all losing veterancy? That's not very nice. Right, are we in January yet? No, we're not. They do have more units. Some of them are badly hurt somehow. Ah, see, here's their army appearing. Right. I can't afford to wait that much longer. Wait, no, just 1 unit from each area. The front edge won't allow much more than that to fight. They're low on supplies. How on earth are we losing that? Right, pull back. Their divisions must be stronger than mine. Right, Horse, you're fast. Come round here and just keep this encirclement as nice as possible. Right, they're not out of supplies here. There must be enough supplies coming from this area to supply them, which is a pain, and then this is the capital. Well, at least we can get rid of this one. That unit's not even out of supplies. What's going on? At least we have it surrounded. When we attack and take over, they will lose everything. Everything there, yeah. Their divisions must be stronger than mine. Which is not good. Oh, we can modify our government. Let's go for division defense. It's almost January. You'll see this is still ticking up our 30 days worth. Right, brilliant, that's starting to help. Our production. I go and add artillery. We still need 165 more. Right, we're starting to win here, that's great. So if they will let them exhaust themselves against me, is now January. So, boom. And we already got that extra wee bit. The 9.3% finished without the penalty. Lovely. So we'll let them exhaust themselves against me there, then we'll sweep in and take the capital. Alright, let's speed things up a wee bit. Attack them in the back. Ah, I'm losing. Fuck it. There, there. One from there. That'll give me a frontage of 60 allowed and plus exactly 60 from... Oh wait, no, my units. Wait a minute. I don't have 20 frontage in each unit yet, so... That will help. Actually, no, I'll leave one to defend in case they push in behind. Cavalry can go in. Cavalry can go in. Brilliant, we're going to take the capital in 93, well, 115 days, 117 days. Make up its mind. That unit is getting badly hurt. What is that like? We are winning, brilliant. Use free. If you push in, we're winning, brilliant. Right. We are back down to 0 manpower again, though. We really need to go up. It's volunteer only. We need it. We need it. How much have we got? Only 17. Oh, we're not getting it anytime soon. Right, user. I can't afford to lose manpower. We need to win this now. We need to cut off the heads. Let's take a look at the war. They will capitulate when they've got 50% or less of their victory points. And their capital counts as 30 victory points. There's 5, 10, 5. So yeah, all we need to do is take their capital and we win. Right, we don't have the manpower we need to win here. 93% in our 34 days. 43 days. Unfortunately, we don't have the artillery yet. That would have helped us a lot. We take this, the capital, they capitulate. We become Austria-Hungary. Then we can start eyeing up other nations. And we'll be able to get quite strong. We no longer have that treaty of Chernin. So our our military factories no longer have the huge debuff to build time. So we might start getting some of them soon. So we've got a wee bit extra because of the concentrated industry research we did. Take a look at it. That's one of the reasons I really like this one over that one, because it gives you so many more factories. Let's see. Max factories and state plus 20%. Oh, it's both the same. But the outputs are much better with this one. We are getting some army experience from all this fighting as well. This guy is starting to get some skills. He's not on his way towards... Ah, there we go. This is where we see. Winter Specialist, 24% done. Engineer, Commando, Hellfighter. So he's starting to get some nice skills he's building up. This general's going to be uber powerful. Right, another 7 days, not bad. You know what? This is... All we're doing is wasting manpower fighting here. Just leave Graz alone. You can see that division's getting hurt. The last thing we need though is them just to move him over. That'll be a pain if he does that, because it's going to take us longer. And then we're 4 days until we win. You know what? We can't risk that. Use hold him up. Because if he moves over, that'll drastically increase the time for the battle. Ah, they're attacking me in the rear here. They know I'm about to win. Another 4 days. You know what? You move up there. Hold the rear. Oh, they're even attacking here. I don't have the manpower. Oh, we don't have the manpower. Let's see. Wow, we've only lost 287 men. I suppose they've only lost 343. We've got 6 divisions, they've got 7 to 11. Oh, 99%, less than 2 days, less than a day. Come on. Come on! We can take the capital. Oh no, they're pushing in here, that's a wee bit of a problem, but I've still got supply lines back here. It's just going to allow them to get these guys, but that's not important. We took the capital! We got 3 military factories. They're going to capitulate at the end of the day. Brilliant! Austria, take all states. End turn. Boom! We done it! Done. War over! Right, so we now have no templates, military factories free, low manpower, insufficient resources. We'll leave that up just in case we forget. Right, for now, stick these on garrison duties across the whole place because I'm not sure where we're going to go to war. Right, those we're at it. We've got 3 military factories. I want another one in there. We've got another one to place. Another one into the artillery. 10 army experience. I'm going to use that yet. That is brilliant. Our next focus is going to be to become the restoration of Austria-Hungary. Right. Our next war is actually going to be against Transylvania, the Kingdom of Romania. Romania is quite strong compared to me, so we're going to need to gear up a wee bit first. Why are they not moving? There we go. Now they're moving to do their garrison duties. Haha, Germany! Was you were doing industrial? Yes, I'm not gonna get it now. The Kingdom of Hungary. We're gonna become Austria-Hungary again. Romania's gonna be our next war. We can gobble up Romania. The really useful thing about this is it not make cores? Yes! It makes a lot of these areas cores, which means we get a lot more recruitable manpower. You'll see, you get 1% of eligible core population in cores for being disarmed, but you only get 0.018 for non-cores. And so that's going to get a lot more recruitable populace for us. We need to make our divisions stronger too. Right, productions, let's go to this here. Add the artillery. Negative 120 in storage. We'll just do it now though, so the units can get used to having artillery. We're not going to train them because it's going to get equipment and that broken, but I would like to. We're repairing some stuff here. We've got more civilian factories. We've got a lot more civilian factories. Brilliant. Our industrial strength has almost doubled. Right, let's know what we've not done. We've not taken a look at the resource situation. Now we're at -1 there, -3. I think we're going to leave it at that instead of trading away factories. Okay, let's start speeding things back up again until it starts getting interesting again. Till we get to a war. This guy's done himself quite good. Germany do not like me. Not surprised. These guys don't like me much either. Different ideology, generated world tension. They have a claim on our territory. They hold claimed provinces. Industrial, brilliant. I would like to continue down this to get that research slot, but we're here to be Austria-Hungary. We at least got to get that for the first part. Right, the war here is going to be much harder and much more of a slog because they've got these mountains which will be very good defensively for them, and their capital is away down here. And plus they're going to be military strength at least as strong as I am at the moment. Their units are probably better though. Infantry division. They do have artillery and all that already in their divisions. They are going to be strong. Right, we're in 1937 still. I think we're going to go for this. We need to get back to doing our industry stuff. We need to strengthen our nation if we want to have any hope whatsoever. Right, this, we're going to go to volunteer only. We need to be volunteer only, which has given us a nice bit of manpower that's all disappearing straight away into the divisions that were understaffed. You can see they're going up to full strength though, which they weren't before. That's not bad. What we really need is those cores. Right, we need to go full out industry hog again. It's 38 for the next research speed, isn't it? Yep. Improve machine tools and improve our cap. Just that bit there, increases the cap. We have 23 spare artillery. We're stockpiling it again. Oh, we've got plenty of guns. Right, since we've got so many guns, let's take one off there, add one there. Because we still need more artillery, we still don't have enough. Our divisions are a lot stronger now, 68. We doubled their soft attack by just adding that artillery. Breakthrough is 24.9. I don't know what that was before. Oh, what's happened now? The restoration of Austria-Hungary. Brilliant. Like a phoenix from the ashes. We're now Austria-Hungary. Brilliant. We're now white. So we took Austria's white and got rid of our brown, which is nice. No divisions in basic training. Look, that gave us a lot more manpower to play with. It actually is recommended we recruit some basic divisions yet. We're not going to do that quite yet. Protect Czechoslovakia. I'm not going to go for that yet. Claims on Transylvania. At least 200k manpower in divisions in the field. Which at the moment we have total manpower in the field. We have 100k, so we need to double our army before we get that. So yeah, we do need to strengthen ourselves quite a bit. Which the first step towards that is going to be getting that research slot and the better industry. Right, Hindenburg disaster. Oh, the humanity. Those factories we built at the beginning still aren't finished. But we do have room for more. We need more manpower. Concentrated industry, brilliant. We could use more civilian factories. And after that, we're probably going to need military factories. Can always come back and change this later, but just for now. Oh, we got a research. Oh, we got double research. Right, excavation. Gives us 10% more resources. This industry starting to look good for 37. Radio would be useful. We need this. We need to be able to get medics. Could use more military factories as well, to be honest. You know what we're going to do actually? So we've got plenty of guns. I'm just going to add the artillery and add the infantry now. Boom. Frontage 20, exactly the way I want them. We're back to being low on manpower. But at least my divisions are a lot stronger. They're actually scary now. See production, there's still plenty of guns, but we need 300 more pieces of artillery. We're getting nearly 3 a day. Right, what do we want here? Captain of Industry, yeah. Captain of Industry would be very good to get early on. Quite an achievement. We can't lessen our laurels too long though, we need to get... I might need to just up this again straight away to limited conscription. Leadership purges. Regenerate the railroads. Can't even talk. So that'll go us from 1.5 to 2.5. Which will be nice. Because we do need more. Alright, support organization. Civilian factories, we want them now. We're getting close. Well, we're getting closer. We'll get a few more divisions. That should give us the manpower we need to beat Romania as well. What are they going after at the moment? Oh, brilliant. They're increasing their factories. And what's this? They're guaranteeing the independence of Turkey and Greece. What? Romania's command. Oh, Greece, yeah. I was like, I thought it was Romania's guaranteeing Romania there. I was just misreading. I was like, I swear that's a Greek flag. And how can Romania guarantee Romania? I thought that'd be a given. Right. Our vehicle tech is leaving a lot to be desired. We are definitely not going to be a naval power anytime soon. And we don't have the factories to start worrying about tanks, so we might want to get the research for when we do. Neither of these are a big problem right now because the factions I'm fighting are not going to have air or vehicles either. I don't have the factories to worry about aerial fighting. What do I want to research? Yeah, I think we'll go for this. Because we're going to be starting to upgrade our equipment and all that in the next few years. That'll be good to have. Right. It's going to be a part soon. This part's a double part. It's a double special for the first part. I always like to make the first part a nice big extra long special. Helps with the search results, and it's also if someone's searching for Hearts of Iron, this part will always be before my second part or my third part because it's longer, which means it'll have the end of the Spanish Civil War. Nationalist Spain took 7 Republican Spain was annexed. Yep. I forgot this. Nah, that was going on over here. I couldn't have helped anyway. Oh well. We're Austria-Hungary. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Austria is Hungary. Da, 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 da. You know what? Let's start training 1. Just put it there. Right, we nearly got the... Oh, we do have those first 2 factories done. We're on the next 2 now. So, yep. Yeah, we're just gonna have to go up to limited conscription. That is beautiful! Right, this... Urbanization. I really don't want to get that because we've got plenty of slots for now. But I need it to get the tech slot. And then I need it to get down to these other ones, so... Urbanization it is. This has got plenty of manpower, but manpower, but we don't have plenty of artillery. Let's take another one off guns and add another one to the artillery. We've got loads of guns. We've got plenty. Take a look. Artillery. We currently have a deficit of 65 units. Fine. If our current production of artillery equipment, the shortage will last for 18 days. That's not bad. And then we've got way more of these than we need. So yeah. You know what? I'm actually going to go boom, boom. I suppose when I'm moving factories around, that tech will be helpful as well. And then we're just going to add a unit here. Lovely. Because we've got lots of manpower now. We've actually got enough. Marco Polo Bridge incident. This artillery is where we're really needing. But yes! This video is now over an hour long. We're in a good situation for now. As the world tension goes up, we might be able to start justifying war goals, but we don't want to justify and attack anyone really because we don't want to piss off the Allies. And Germans already pretty miffed at us because they wanted Austria. They would have gobbled it up by now anyway, that's for sure. So yes, hope everyone has enjoyed this. Join me all next time for the next part of this. I'll see yous all there. Bye-bye.